Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello. Confirm that you can hear me. Just type I can hear you on the chat box if you can hear me. If you can hear me, type I can hear you on the chat box. Awesome. So many of us can hear me. So first of all, I want to apologize for starting almost 30 minutes late. And we're very sorry for that. Just a few delay that occurred. So good evening, everyone. My name is Emmanuel Michael Emichete, and I'll be your tutor for today. And what we'll be looking at is coding, as we said during the broadcast for this call. So I noticed that when we are putting the broadcast, we advertise outside our group. For a lot of people in our group are children between the age of 6 to I think 17, basically primary, junior secondary, and secondary schools. So I think we didn't put that on the flyer. So if you are here and you're above that age range, it's still fine if that is if you are new to coding. So we'll be looking at some basic stuff, what coding is, and all of that. So if you are new to coding and you are here, it's awesome. You still learn some stuff. But if you are probably a programmer already and you're an adult, you might not need to be here except you also want to watch for the sake of your children or probably people that you are training. So I'll go straight to share my slide. So if you can see my slide, please type I can see. I can see my I can see. Type I can see if you can see the slide. Then please don't forget to follow and subscribe so that we can get more updates in videos and stuff that we do in the future. So please subscribe to the channel and follow so that you can get information about the trainings and uploadings that we'll do in the future, because we're uploading more videos in our YouTube channel. We have not been using it for a while. We'll start using it. So please subscribe and join so we can get, even though we not do a live class, we'll just upload the video program. Our LMS website is on. We'll share the link soon for you to also go there and learn and all that stuff. So we'll go ahead and start. So people that prepared this training for us is called STEM for SDGs. And what we do there is using STEM education for sustainable development. So as you can see, my slide give you a rush down of what we do in our organization before we start the class proper. So, and if you are on the WhatsApp group or any of our groups, please, somebody is not here, tell them to join. We are live already. So let me go straight to the slides. Okay, so Some of you are already complaining about not having your laptops. I was trying to say, if you have your laptop, you could actually just put it on and join. But some of you are already complaining about not having your laptops. But if you don't have your laptop, it's still fine. You just watch with your phone and see what you can do. If you have a tab, some of the things you can do with tab or with your phone, show you the online version and all of that, so that we can actually have something to do while we are in the class. Okay, so if you see our slides now, let me go to the next slide. So you can see what the organization is about. STEM for SDGs. What we do is basically sustainable development. STEM for education for sustainable development. So how can we use STEM education to achieve sustainable development? So all of that. That's what we do as an organization. So we want to help children to become change makers, so they can become change makers in their environment, their country, or wherever they are. They can be change makers, making change happen where you are through STEM education and achieving one of the sustainable development, one or two of the sustainable development goals. So basically, we know that a lot of us here are joining from government or private school. So we're going to start with something very simple, in case some people have not done coding before. So you don't need to worry. So we do trainings for students, coding, you can see there. We do gaming, robotics, problem solving, and other digital skills. Those are the things that we do. So you could really take a look at those things. So I also want to mention that because of some of you don't have laptop, we'll be using the web-based platform from a lot of the things that we're going to be doing. So that's what we're going to be using. A lot of online platform. Then also we also use those who have offline, that means they have their laptop. They can also use the online version. We will do that, and we also, so that everybody will be able to join. Because what I'm saying so is that when we are using the online version, some people don't have internet. But those who have phone can easily use the online version. Those that can use their laptop, so those that don't have laptop can use the online version. Those that have the laptop can download the offline version, so they can use their phones to work with. So that's what we're doing. Coding. We'll do coding for today. Somebody was asking on the WhatsApp group for what do you call it? Was asking for was asking for robotics, and we we can see that we do robotics also. So that's not a problem. So going to the next slide, we also do training for teachers too, digital. The Scratch programming that we do from some of the school clubs, do Scratch programming. And you can also see that we do Scratch. We use some other online tools to teach. And you can see some of the summer camp we did during the COVID time. This was online. That's why we started doing online. So this slide may be a bit old. We are doing what we call code weekend, then teaching children online for free. So this is not the first time we are doing that. So if you cannot see the slide, this is somebody say you should be able to see the slide. So this was for the teachers training. You can see 2021, we did a training, teachers training online. And we've also done several online and physical training for teachers. And very soon, maybe in September, we'll do another teachers training. So you can also join for that. You can see virtual reality programs, all of these things are things that we do. So from our website, you can check this. These are some of our team members. Some of this has changed, but like I said, this slide is a bit old. These are our contacts, WhatsApp, and all of that. Okay, sorry that we got mute. So looking at all of that, so let's go straight to the classes, and probably I'm going to have to share my screen, and hopefully we can follow from there. So we'll have to go straight a bit fast. So I'm going to take this. Okay, so let's go straight to sharing screen. Okay, so I will share my entire screen because of I'll be moving across tabs. Yeah, there, yeah. I'm going to allow audio so you can also hear. Okay, so let me go straight to. So if you have your phone with you can see on my screen we have Scratch. Um, you can see when I say Scratch 3, you see Scratch 3 download. If you have a laptop, you can do that, can use that. You can use Scratch 3 download. Let me see if I can zoom my screen so you can see clearly. So can you see? Okay, so you can Scratch 3 download. Then we have Scratch 3 online. So if you're using your laptop, you can go to Scratch 3 download and download it if you have data. But if you don't have data and you're not using your laptop, just go to Scratch 3 online. So I'll be using Scratch 3 online because some people are using phone, some people are using laptop. So if you use Scratch 3 online, all of us can work together. But if you are using Scratch 3, if you're using Scratch 3 download, you have to download it. I mean, you need enough data, but you also need to use your laptop, a Windows laptop now, or you can use a Mac. They have a Mac version too, but let's just use the online. So if you are cool with using online, let's go straight. It won't take so long. We'll try and make it brief as possible so that we can always continue on our WhatsApp group and can also continue maybe next week or other days. So I'm going to click the Scratch 3 online now. So I'll try and show you how to download to for those who have laptop. So if you are with your laptop, you can say, yes, I've zoomed in. I already zoomed in. So let me see if I can zoom in again. And if I zoom in too much, you'll not be able to see my entire screen. So you can see Scratch 3 download for those who want to download. But for online, we are going here. So we are going here for Scratch. So somebody said there's no time. Like, where are you going to? We came here for coding now, so we have to. I know we delayed about 20 something minutes, but we're about to start the main. We have not even used up to 1 hour, even though if we have started by 5. This is just 5:50. So so if you are able to do that, let me know. I'm going to copy it and put on the chat box. Yes, do it. Go to Scratch 3 online, search for it. But if you cannot search, I will still go to copy the link and put on the chat box. Let me see if I can do that. Let me see if I can do that. Okay, I'm trying to share the link right now. Uh, okay, yes, found. Sorry. Yes, Scratch 3 online. Oh, sorry. I'm pasting the link. So you can just use the link on the chat box to do it. So you can click on that link on the chat box. It will take you straight to where I am now. So let me go back to. Okay, so I've put down the chat box for you. Okay, so let's continue. So now that we're in Scratch 3, you can see that you can create an account. For those who are saying no time, no time. No, it's on Google. Sorry, it's on Google Chrome. You will check. Okay, so just use. Okay, just tap on the link like Prey said, or you can use Google Chrome. So just type on the link. I was just showing us how to search for ourselves, or in case you want to. So you can also use that link because if you are into cyber security, we talk about not clicking links. Instead of clicking, just typing. That's how I'll show you how to type in. So let's start. So if you are here, if you have gotten here, okay, so just click on the link. Click on the link so I will move faster. If you are here, if you have gotten to where I am now, just type there on the chat box. I am there. Say just type I am there now. I am there. I am there. I am there. Let me see. I am there. Okay, awesome. If you are there, then just type I am there. I am there. I am there. I am there. So don't forget to subscribe and follow us on this YouTube because we're going to be doing a lot of classes here now. Sometimes before we used to do our classes on Zoom or Google Meet, but we discovered that it's better to do on YouTube. So the video can also be saved. You can come back and watch it, and we can have grow our community to have more students because it's easy to just follow on YouTube. If you miss the class, you can just come here and watch it again. But if you use Zoom now, we have to download again, upload, and all of that. So I think this is much better. Okay, I can see I am there. I am there. So if you subscribe and follow, you can always see updates of videos that will be put in the future and all of that. So I'm going to click start creating. Start creating. So let's click on start creating. Click on start creating. Start creating. And in case we are too fast or you feel, oh, these people are ahead of me, don't worry, just follow. When you finish following, you can go back again and watch and you get it. I think probably the reason why we are doing this program now is because a lot of us are already in summer camp, summertime holiday, and we have enough time to learn other things. So you can go back and watch again instead of watching comedy and all of those things. I'm not saying you should not watch comedy, but you can also watch this. A lot of people are still sending message on WhatsApp. If you are sending me voice note on WhatsApp, there's no way I can listen. Or I think somebody precious, if you are sending me voice notes on WhatsApp, I cannot listen because I'm taking you this class right now. So I will listen to it later. Or you can just type something on the chat box or the comment section. Then we can all see and somebody can attend to you. Even our community manager is also on the WhatsApp group. She can also attend to you. Okay, so if you are able to click start now, if you are able to click start now, put done on the put done on. If you are able to click start creating, sorry. If you are able to click start creating, put done, put done, put done. So for those of us that already done advanced coding, you already done Scratch before, do not worry. We do other things that is more advanced than Scratch, but we are starting from scratch because this is a beginner class for everybody. So there are a lot of people that are joining that have never done Scratch before. So when we click Start now, the issue now is that some of us are using one device, your phone, and you are also wanting to do what I'm doing. So if you are using your phone, you will not be able to do the two at the same time. So if you're using your phone, just watch. But if you have more than one phone, you can use one phone to watch and use the second phone to do the tasks. Okay, somebody say doesn't understand what I'm doing. That is precious. So just follow. I'll try and explain again. Follow. The YouTube video can always be watched again. That's why we put it on YouTube. So somebody will be like, oh, send us the video. We don't need to send you the video. Once you finish this class, you can go and watch the video again. Everything is there for you to watch. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. So now, if you are on this class with one phone, if you want to go to another tab, it may not allow you to do that because you are using a phone. But if you are using a laptop, you can minimize and go to another tab and do the two at the same time. That's why I say if you have your laptop. But if you have two phones, wait, Grace, wait, I'm going to explain. So if you have two phones, you can use one phone to watch and use one phone to practice. Okay, somebody said done. Okay, awesome. So if you are here, put done. If what on my screen is what you are now, put done. How did I get here? Let me go back and explain. Go to the description on the chat box. You will see a link I posted. Click the link. Click that link. Once you click that link, the link will take you straight to where you can use Scratch online. So when you use that link, I'm going to go back now. So I'm posting the link again. Click on that link. The link will take you straight to Scratch online. Are we following now? The link will take you straight to Scratch online. Okay. So please let's remember to follow. Let's remember to subscribe. And let's remember to hit notification so that we can always get more videos that we're doing. So I'm going to go back now. I've put the link on the chat box. If you are already done Scratch before, do not worry, just follow us. We are just starting. We are going to do more advanced stuff, but we want to make sure that we start where everybody starts together. So somebody will be like, oh, I didn't know coding before. So don't worry. If you have been coding before, don't worry. Make sure you just stay along, follow us. With time, we'll get to other advanced stuff. Okay, so I'm going to continue now, and hopefully everybody have gotten here. So we're going to click Start Creating. Click Start Creating. Start Creating. Okay, so I can see a lot of people saying they are there. So let's continue. People are still sending me voice notes. You can see that I'm the one teaching you. I cannot respond to that voice note. Send all your messages on the WhatsApp group. Send all your messages maybe via WhatsApp text. I can still read WhatsApp text. So somebody is already asking a question. If Scratch is the programming language, I will answer your question soon. But let's follow the class first. I cannot be teaching you and be listening to voice notes. I'm a human being too, like you. So let's try and send text message instead. I can still manage to read text on my device. But for best response, just type on the comment section. So, okay, you can practice later. Somebody's asking a question. You can practice later. Just type your question. I see you. So let's click start creating. Okay, many people say they are done. They are done. I couldn't reach to the scratch link. Somebody say cannot reach to the scratch link. I'm sending the link again. Okay, so let's start now. You can see that we have come to this environment. This is Scratch Online. So we can easily use this to teach. Even if you are using your phone, you can practice. If you have a tab, you can practice. If you have a computer, you can use this one. But there's another one you can download on your laptop offline, even though you don't need internet. This one need internet. So if you don't have internet, you can download the one on your computer and practice even when your mom or dad is not at home, maybe because they're the one that have the internet, you can also work on it. But for the Scratch Online, you need a laptop. We might be done in the next 20 minutes or 15 minutes. We'll just do an introduction and we'll continue later on. Somebody is still sending me another voice note. Somebody is sending me another voice note. I don't know. So let's start. Okay, so if you only have one phone, just listen. Just watch for now so you can understand what we are doing. Then you can go back later, watch the video again, and practice. A lot of people are sending this text message like this, asking me this about this. So you can continue later when you don't have two phones. So let me read another question from WhatsApp again. Somebody said, please, sir, how can I get the link? I am using only one phone. We'll post the link on the WhatsApp group. I'll post the link now on the WhatsApp group. So we can go back later and practice. So I will send the link on the WhatsApp group. Please don't send me DM messages. I'm just reading this for now because probably some of us don't know. Send it on the group. So even though if I cannot answer, somebody else will answer you. So always send your message on the group. Send your question on the group. Some of the students you haven't, they already know the answer. They will also answer you too. So send your questions on the group, on the chat, on the YouTube, or the group. So somebody can answer you later. But if you send it to my DM, sometimes I may not answer on time. Not intentional because I might be busy. So please always send your question to the group. Okay. So in this interface that we are now, you can see where they have code. Let me confirm that you can see my laptop. Okay. So you can see where they have code. Yeah, I'm circling on it. So let me see if I can zoom a bit more. Okay, it's not zooming. Okay, okay, it's zoom now. So you can see code, right? That is that place where we have code is where we have all our blocks of code. So somebody was asking if Scratch is a programming language. So apart from code, what else can you see? Apart from beside code, what else can you see? Type it on the chat box there, on the chat there. Oh, sorry. The group setting only admin can send messages on WhatsApp. Okay, I'm sorry. I will change that now. I will change that now. So I want to see that um the WhatsApp group will allow you to send message now. Sorry about that. You know that we put it that way because some people might go and start typing things that they should not type. Then, if you are joining from our community, you're already a member of our community, this link will also be posted there so you can see the link for the scratch. Then, what else? If you are looking at my screen, after code, beside code, what else can you see? So let me know. Type on your chatbot. What else can you see? Okay, I'm trying to see the setting of the group. Let me see if I can quickly allow you guys to send messages. Uh, okay, okay. Send messages. Okay, you can send messages on WhatsApp group now. For those who are not yet in our community, you can send message on the WhatsApp group now. So send your questions there. Somebody can answer you there. So let me check the question chat session. Okay, awesome, awesome. Somebody said it's blur. I tried to zoom. I hope it's enough. Okay, so people can see. Some people say they can see costumes and sound. Okay. So what do you think costumes is for? You can type there. What is costume? What is costumes? What do you understand by costumes? Somebody says blur. If it's blur, maybe it's your internet. Because I'm also watching from here to see what is showing, and it looks clear even on my phone. I'm checking my phone and I'm using my phone, and it looks clear even on this phone. Okay. So what do you know that? What do you think costumes are? Somebody say I can't reach there. If we are not able to reach where we are, maybe you'll still watch it later. But we have to move. A lot of people are already saying time, 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 time. Yes, what is costumes? What does costumes means? Just type it on the chat box. What do you think costumes mean? Somebody say, please help me. Don't worry, we'll help you at the right place. Okay, so let's go now. Codes in Scratch. Yeah, we use what we call block type coding. So there's text type, there's also block type coding. So I will show you example of text type coding. Block type is this one we are seeing here, which is the code. The text type is the one some people do, like HTML. Let me just type text type so that we can see what it means. So you see it. So you can see it now. Let me look at the image so that to just be faster. So you can see what it looks like. This is text type. You can see all this. If you have seen all these kind of things before, these are text type coding. Some of them are JavaScript, some of them are HTML, some of them are CSS. So you can see all the. Let me click on one of them. So you can see where it look now. These are text type. So for a starter, even though you are an adult, sometimes we don't start with all of this, except for programs whereby they don't even. Some people don't even know about Scratch actually, so they'll just start with HTML. But there are institutes. I think somebody was telling me he went to learn coding at Oracle, and Oracle started from scratch. I think it was Oracle Academy or something. So there are some institutes that when they go there for coding, they'll first start from scratch, this block type coding. So you can at least enjoy it, understand the fundamentals before you now move to step type coding. So we that teach children coding, we start from scratch, scratch programming. So somebody who is asking if Scratch is a programming language. Yes, Scratch is a programming language. but it's a block type programming language. A lot of programmers, a lot of developers might not even know it because they just started from HTML. Some of them just start from Python. So because they are already adults, when they started text, they just jump there, and so some of them are able to navigate. But for children, we start from scratch programming, and even some adults still start from scratch programming. I've had some adults who we started teaching them from scratch programming, and now they're already doing HTML, CSS, like that. So, okay, somebody say costume is a asset used for a role, or somebody say costume is a set of clothing or accessories. So you can see the text type coding, you understand what it means. So let's go back to our block type coding. So it's two type of coding I say we have: text type and block type. So if you understand what I mean, type it on the chat box. What are the two types of coding? Type it on the chat box. Let me ask the question. What are the two types of coding we have, or programming language? The basic two types of programming language. Or you could say two um, distribution or categories, basically block type coding, and we have text type. So that the text type, we have different types: JavaScript, Python, and all of those things. But for the block type, we have Scratch, we have MBlock, we have Blockly, we have the one again, see picture code. So many people develop their own. You understand? Then we also have one from MIT. MIT is an institute in US. They came up with Scratch, and Scratch is awesome. You have a lot of development. There was Scratch 1.0, there was Scratch 2.0. Now we have Scratch 3.0. And we have other versions of Scratch 3.0, Scratch 3.025, or Scratch 3.5, different kind of Scratch. So we are looking at ending this class by 6:30. That will be like about 1 hour, 30 minutes. So I think that should be enough for today. We'll continue later. So now that we know what block type is, which is what we are using, and we know that this place, some people already say costume is a cloth, costume is this. Let's look at it. Costumes. Then we have the sound. So what is sound? What do we know sound is about? We know sound makes a music or something, right? So let me click the sound. Let's see. So can you hear that? Some people can hear sound. So you can also make that sound. So let's go back to our block. So the first thing we're going to do now is to drag this block code down to where this cat is. Where this cat is our environment where we can do our coding. So you can see the cat, right? So everything we are doing now, we are coding for the cat. Yes, someone says sound is a result of vibration. That is a physics student. So everything we are doing now, we are coding for the cat. We are coding the cat to do something. So somebody would say, let me quickly ask this question. What do you think coding is? What do you think coding? When I say coding, what comes to your mind? Let me just ask that question before we continue. What do you think coding is? I'm waiting for a response on the chat box. What is coding to you in your own language? Just tell me. This is what coding is. Coding is jumping up and down. Coding is running. Coding is whatever it is to you. Just let me know. Okay. So I can see it's an act of controlling a program. Thank you, Blossom. I can see you, Blossom. If not that I'm sharing my screen, or I'll be highlighting some of the comments so that everybody can see. Okay, so that's nice. But sometimes when I teach students, I always like to tell them that coding is as simple as giving the computer instruction. That's what, okay, somebody else say it is a software that helps computer to understand the command. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. That's grace. So coding for me, most time when I teach students, I just say coding is giving the computer instructions. If you understand what I said, just type it on chat box. Coding is giving computer instructions. Coding is giving instructions. The computer instructions. Just simply giving instructions, or you can say giving the computer instructions. That's simple. Like do this, run, jump, move. Like a set of instructions given to the computer is coding. So, if, for example, if I program a computer to put on the light where everywhere is dark, that is coding. Much. Thank you so much. That's wonderful. Okay, so let's continue. So now we have told the computer to do a particular instruction. We are calling this cat. That means we are giving this cat instructions. So let's see the instruction we are giving the cat. What do we say? What is the instruction? Can you type that? We say you should do what? Move. Can you see it? Type the instruction on your chat box. I want to confirm that you can see what I'm doing. So type out what is on the screen on the chat box. Yes, thank you, Blossom. Move 10 steps. Move 10 steps. So that's what we have there. It means we can see it. So it means move 10 steps. So we're going to say we're telling the cat to move 10 steps. So let me shift my screen a bit so that we can see the other side because I've zoomed. Oh, thank you so much. It seems you are following now. So look, so let me so you can adjust because I have to zoom so everybody can see. So you can see move 10 steps. So when I click this, what will happen now? When I click this move 10 step block, what do you think will happen? When I click it, what will happen? Okay, it will move 10 step. Thank you so much. Let's click it and let's see what happens. Let me drag it here first. So I click move 10 step. Can you see? It's moving. Okay. So you can see it's moving 10 step. It's moving 10 step. It's moving 10 step. Yes, the cat will move. That is coding. We have started coding already. We already code the cat to move 10 steps. You can see I'm not touching the cat. I'm pressing this instruction and it's obeying, 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 obeying. Then, but you notice that each time I want to cat to move, I'll be clicking my code. Is that right? Just imagine you are in a house and there's light bulb. You have to go and touch the wire for the light to on. Is that not dangerous? Yes or no? If it's dangerous, type yes to the chat box. If you have to put on the light in your house, you have to go and touch two wires together. How many of you have that kind of house? You touch two wires together for the light to on or for the fan to on. Is that not dangerous? If it's dangerous, type yes on the chat box. If it's not, if you think that it's nice, to always use two wires. It's not good now. Some of you have that kind of light in your house. You have to fix it. So what do you put to avoid using the two wires to touch together? What do you put? What will you put instead of touching two wires together to put on the light? What are you supposed to put there? Yes, Blossom. Thank you. Thumbs up for you, Blossom. Blossom is doing awesome. Some of you are not asking question. I'll start giving out gifts. I can give out data. If you answer a lot of questions, I think that's what I will do from today. If I see that you answer a lot of questions correctly, I'll probably give you a data subscription, maybe like 1 gig, to encourage you to watch the videos and keep learning. Okay. Blossom said switch. Victoria said switch. And Akin Jacob said switch. Awesome. I'm taking note of those answering questions now. Okay. Let's look at it. That is correct. Once you put on your switch, you just click the bulb. You don't need to go and touch the wires again. Once you just click the switch, the bulb could be up. When you click the switch, what will happen to the bulb? It will come on. So let's look at our own switch here now. What is going to be our switch? So can you see the green flag? Can you see the green flag? If you can see the green flag, type green flag. You can see the green flag, type green flag. The green flag is our switch here. It's what we use to control the code instead of typing on the code. You can see the green flag. Let's type green flag. If you can see the green flag, type green flag. Don't type yes. If you type yes, I may not know what you're talking about. Type green flag. If you can see the green flag, type green flag. Green flag. Let me see green flag. Okay, yes. Victoria. Victoria is coming up. Victoria wants to win our data for today. Blossom is typing green flag. Okay, I have somebody else now. That would do. Typing green flag. Monsurat, everybody wants to win data. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, so now let's go. If you come to our code, we're going to look for the green flag. If you watch carefully, all these code are blue. And if you see where they wrote motion, it's also blue. It's also blue. So that means all these blue are for motion. You can see move, turn, go to this, go here. All of those are example of motion. Point to direction, change your position. They all involve motion, movement, motion, moving, motion. But what we want to take now is green flag. Green flag is an example of our switch, like a switch. So anything you want to talk about switches, just know that you have to go to events. Something that you will press that will make all your code to work. Where you get that thing is events. So you say, oh, I want something that will use to run my code. Go and look for events. So after you have finished writing all the code and say, okay, what will I press that make all this code to work? You go and check events. What did I say? If you know what I said, type it on the chat box. What did I just say now? Where do you have to go to get the switches, or where do you have to go to get things that you click and all your code will run? Type it on the chat box. Type it on the chat box. Where can you get the codes? Where can you get the green flag codes? Where can you get those codes? I'm waiting for you to get that answer, that question. All the codes that involve something like switches, like the green flag, that involve what you will click and make your code to work. Type it on the chat box. Type it on the chat box. Somebody say green flag. Yes, but where would you get the green flag? In the block of code. You can see that move 10 steps, we get it under motion. So where can we get the green flag? Oh, somebody has gotten the answer. The first person to get the answer is Akin Jacobs. Akin Jacobs is scoring points now. If you can answer two, three more questions, probably it's going to win my data. I'll just ask the person that wins that data to send his phone number. I will send the data to them. Okay, I've noticed Akin Jacobs and also Blossom, who's going to win data today. Okay, let's keep on going. So you get it in events. Somebody is typing on the WhatsApp group. Are you not on this YouTube so that you can answer the questions and get a prize? On the WhatsApp, I may not be able to check it now, but I'm seeing you. Okay, so now we'll go to events. I can just say we'll go to events. So on the event now, you can see the green flag. So let's drag the green flag and put it up here. Remember, this has to do with drag and drop. If you see this stuff on the screen, it's like a hand. When you do left click, if you are using a mouse, but if you are using a tab or a phone, you just drag it. So when you click on it, you see that it holds. You see that the hand close. Bam. Bam. When you click. So when you click like that, it's closed. Then you will now draw it and drop it here. So now that it is here, we don't need to click. Okay. Okay, so some of you are not used to YouTube and the chat box. So I can allow you to type on the WhatsApp group for now. Because by start teaching you where the chat box is on YouTube, you may get distracted from the class. So don't problem. Those who are answering questions on the chat, I will still look at the chat. I will see the person that answered the most questions correctly. And that person I will announce on the group and you get your prize. So now let's click the green flag and see if it works. We are looking at closing the class by 6:30, almost getting there. Whatever we can achieve today, we'll continue in the next class. Hopefully, we can hold a free class next week. Or if you have questions, you can still ask on the chat box. Sorry, on the WhatsApp group. So if you're not in our community, today we'll post the link for you to join the community. That means for you to register and join the community. They'll send you the form either today or tomorrow. For those who are already in our community, just ask your questions in your class. If you can ask your question, those in primary school chat, you can ask your question in primary school chat. Those in the JSS junior secondary school chat, ask your question there. Somebody will answer you. And those who in the senior secondary school chat, ask your question there. Somebody will answer you. Then if you are here, you just join us. You have not joined any of these classes. We'll share you the registration form so that you can also register and you'll be added to the WhatsApp group that you belong to. So we'll send the link, you will register. After registering, you now see the link. You see the link that will take you to the primary school. If you are registered for primary school, you are going to secondary school, JSS junior secondary school. You'll see the link that will take you there. If you are going to senior secondary school, you see the link that will take you there. So because we do other classes, we don't really, it's not like coding we do. We do maths, we do English, we do physics, we do chemistry, we do basic science, all those things, we do other subjects. But we are focused more on science subjects. So we just added English because we know that everybody needs to do English. So what we do there is that we try to help you with your schoolwork, where you are teach some subject that you probably are not so good at and all that is. But like I said before, our main work here is to teach you coding, robotics, all these things that you don't teach in school. We started teaching other subjects like maths, physics, chemistry, basic tech, other stuff, English, because we also want to help you to have good grades. So in the future, you can study these courses that we are teaching you, like the coding, robotics, all those things. Because in your school, you need to pass maths before you come and do coding, Abby. So that's why we are also started teaching that one. So I hope that is awesome. If that's awesome, please type awesome in your chat box. I want to know that you're following me. And sorry, I'll try to be more slow in case I'm too fast. If that's awesome, what we are doing is awesome, type awesome. So give us some kudos. So I'm going to click the green flag. If I click the green flag, let's watch what happens. Nobody is typing awesome. Oh, why now? So I'm clicking the green flag. So you can see that the scratch is moving. It's moving, moving, moving. It's moving, 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 moving. So that means our code is working. So we have done our first line of code. When flag is clicked, move 10 steps. Now see it's instruction. Instruction say when flag is clicked, move 10 steps. So I'm not seeing any response on the chat box again. So I'm wondering what is happening. Let's type on the chat box. If you can hear me, please type yes. If you think what we are doing is awesome, type awesome. So let's move, let's move, let's move. We're almost landing up. We have done our first line of code. We are going to add sound and we close for the day. So don't go yet. We're almost rounding up. Okay. I hope you can hear me. I need to confirm that people can hear me. Okay, so let me go ahead and add sound. So where will I get sound from? Remember this section, sound. So let's go. You can get sound from here. But in this, we also have the sound code. So let me click on the sound code. So I'm going to add a sound called meow. So I drag and drop, and voila, we have added a sound. So when I click the green flag now, to move 10 steps and make a meow sound. I can also change the sound. You can see here, I can change the sound. I can record my own sound, or I can add another sound. So let me click to get more sound. See that we have code, costumes, and sound. So I'll come here and click sound, and you see a lot of sounds. So you see here, choose sound. So I click that sound. You can see different sound. So let me add like backing. Backing would be something that has to do with BA. Okay, see it here. So no, backing is for dog, but let's just add backing. So let me go back now. I've added that sound. So let me go back to my codes and click here now. So you can see backing now. Back. So I'll click on my code again and see. So you can see now. So let's stop here for today. If you have questions, you can start asking the questions. I'll use 10 minutes to answer questions. For those of you that are able to open, you can continue to try more things. You can try to add more scratch. If you have question, ask on the WhatsApp group. If you are in the general WhatsApp, new WhatsApp group, join, ask questions there before we add you to your class. If you're already in your class, primary school, JSS or SS, ask questions there also. So I will stop here for today. And if you have questions, please let's ask questions. Hope we can see. Ask your questions on the group, ask questions. So thank you so much for joining. So like I said before, we have a community where we teach other classes. So join those community. If you have questions, ask there. We teach other subjects. We have other teachers that teach other subjects like maths, English, basic, tech, and the rest. So we are going to have more teachers as time goes on. So please join. Okay, I'm waiting for questions. If there are questions, please ask. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow so you can get notification of new messages, new teaching. I use laptop, but you can also use your phone. You can use this as I did the online version. There's the offline version. Maybe because of time, you could not get there. Maybe next time I'll show you that, but you can use your phone. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. If you have any question, please do ask your question. You can always ask on the WhatsApp group. You can ask here. Let us remember to follow, subscribe, so you can get more videos and the likes. Okay, so do have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for joining. I'll stop sharing my screen. I'm going to be open up for question now. If you have any question, please remember to ask. If you have questions, so the class lasts for 1 hour. So feel free, because we don't want to use all of your time, so that you can have other things to do. Sorry we didn't start on time today. The next class, we'll make sure we keep to time and we'll start much earlier. Okay, so um any questions about what we do, questions about classes, any questions at all? Okay, so probably, hopefully, we'll have another class next week, hopefully, or probably this week. So next week, maybe next week Wednesday, I'll try and see if I can fix another class, and I'll share the link so that we can also follow up. And I give you time to do any, what you call, practice on your own. So practice from now to Wednesday. So for those who do not understand, please try and follow the video and watch it again, and hopefully you get. So do have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for joining. So at this point now, if there are no questions, so what you say she doesn't understand from beginning to the end. Okay, so these are questions that you are asking, but the point is that if you say you don't understand from beginning to end, that means I have to start all over again. And that's why we are doing the recording, so that I don't start from beginning again. So what you will do now is to go and watch the video. So watch the video again, then you will understand. Then after you watch the video again and you don't still understand, you go to the WhatsApp group and ask questions. Because if you say you don't understand, it means that what have you done and you could not get it, then I will show you the next step. Well, you don't just come and say, I don't understand. You have to try something. It means that, for example, maybe you have tried to go to Scratch, you could not go there. Oh, what is the problem? Oh, you need the link. Somebody will send you the link. Oh, I've got the link. What do I do? Somebody will show you the next thing. So try something this week and either today, Sunday, or Monday for those who have finished their exam, Tuesday. Then if I'm able to do another class, maybe we'll do it on Wednesday. And we can join again, ask more questions, also work together again. So it's always awesome when I teach children. So I love teaching you guys. I'm saying that you also have to put the work. So try and see what you can do on your own. See what you can do to improve yourself. We'll share a lot of stuff in the chat group. So do have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for joining. since there are no questions that are dedicated to what we are learning. Most questions are, oh, I don't understand almost everything. But if you are that kind of category, just watch again and ask questions on the WhatsApp group. So I think everybody understood. So if you're on the chat, you can also type, yes, I understood. So some people are following me, and I know that some people got it. So I can see some people followed. But for those who are not able to follow through because of your phone, your device was not allowing you to navigate to another slide, just go ahead and just say, sorry, just go ahead and just watch the video again. Somebody say we are asking, but you're not. So sorry. Oh, let me see. Oh, sorry, I wasn't seeing the chat box. A lot of questions have been here. Okay, somebody say, oh, let me see. I'm not seeing the cat. Oh, awesome. Thank you for writing. Awesome, 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 awesome. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not seeing the cat. Yes, I moved the cat away. When you are opening the scratch, is it always cat that you will? Yes, yes. When you open the scratch, the first, okay, there are questions. I'm sorry. I wasn't looking at the chat box. Hope you have not gone. When you open the scratch, the first thing you see is the cat. Yes. When you open the scratch, the first thing you will see is the scratch, the cat, and that cat is called Scratch. That's like the logo of Scratch. So when you open the, you see the cat, and you, yes, yes, that's what you see. Oh, somebody say I'm getting it. Thank you. Somebody asks, okay. Oh, yes, yes. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat box before. It's only the card that I can find there. Yes, it's only the card you can find, but you can add more. You can always add more. Maybe I'll quickly share my screen and show you how to add more. Let me just see if I can quickly share my screen. So if you want to add more sprites, we call them sprite. Sprite. This card is sprite. So if you want to add more sprite, just come here, choose a sprite where there's a plus. Oh, something is blocking the screen. Let me take that thing off. Okay, so I think it's better now. You can see, right? Let me go back to my scratch. Okay, so when you click on this plus here, you will now see many other animals, many things. So if you want to add people, click on people, you see people. If you want to add animals, click on animals. Many. People, fantasy, dancing, people dancing. You see a lot of stuff. So hope that answers your question. So somebody say, is it only on Saturdays? Okay, so like I said, I may do and I just be on the WhatsApp group. Also follow us on YouTube. So if there's a class, you can get a notification. So I'm thinking of possibility of doing another class on Wednesday. I may do another class on Wednesday, maybe another class on Saturday. But I'm not yet confirmed about that. I've not confirmed it. So if it's possible, we'll announce it on the WhatsApp group. If it's possible, if you see the notification, you can also join. So at this point, I think I have to hand over and go. Thank you so much for joining. See you on Wednesday for those who can join on Wednesday. Oh, somebody says it's working. Musurat, congratulations. I will look at the chat box. I will see those who answer a lot of questions and see those that win at my prize. Okay. Thank you so much for joining. So I'm going to end the live now. See you on Wednesday or on Saturday. Bye.